Alright, we're gonna go back to rocking with the classic blacks, because I love the classic blacks.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions.
I get ball first. Jamison Williams has this thing about the opening kickoffs of halves, taking them back to touchdowns.
In NFL week 4. From the end zone, here comes Williams.
He's not going to happen today.
Right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Gotta keep an eye out for where number 23 is, or 33 is. He's gonna be the key to that defense. If we catch him up, he's gonna get burned.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd down, Powell now. And seeing nowhere to throw.
There's just nowhere to get out of that way.
Now it's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
He's airing it out for Williams. They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past
Jamison Williams deep down the field. 1st down.
On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
Look at that tight smile. Perfect pass. Chef's kiss that shit.
Now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
Okay, we're not getting any help here in the run game.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Come on, team.
The Lions have 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above the victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Jamison Williams, touchdown Lions.
Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
The speed was just too much.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come.
And there's a flag.
Well. It appears we're going to get a
roughing the kicker.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Dirty play. Dirty play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
He's got Tariq Woolen kick returning. Interesting.
They go play action here on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Amani Oruwariye! Interception! Pick 6! The Lions are up 14-0 early.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First the offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow the touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Tariq Woolen bringing it out of his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive.
Aiden Hutchinson in the backfield.
At the 20.
That'd be.
Aiden Hutchinson, he was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They try to throw on 2nd.
Derek Barnes making a great play on the ball.
Drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Aiden Hutchinson! Sack! Let's go!
Hutchinson able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st
What up,
and
kid?
10.
What up? No, just playing my Madden League game.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a strong run. He'll take this all the way down to the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball when they told us need to get him going.
The Viking guy?
It's about leaning on him.
Yeah, that's
As
his
you
vision.
noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All day, AP.
The first carry now. This is Williams.
80, AP.
Yeah. Alexander Johnson there on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they go play action with Howell. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again.
Was.
The tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon.
Whether he's still here, I couldn't tell you.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, it's his fullback. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big... Looking for Hawkinson, and he's got it.
Touchdown, T.J. Hawkinson. 21-0 Lions.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Oh, this guy's not liking it.
Signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down to 3 scores. And I know
6-4.
But the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes
Especially on Lions or Giants, a theme team.
But I think this has to be the
Because you got that get up and go.
Because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be.
Yeah, but you only get 1 speed instead of 2.
Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to
True.
go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Will Harris, interception! That's another Detroit Lions pick 6!
Bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare.
Yeah, Rich pulled the full one.
Kind of lead in the opening quarter, and man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there.
Will Harris, interception, baby! 2 picks, 2 Detroit Lions touchdowns.
For your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Solid ball.
That's not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this will be
That pack's 100K. I think those cards go for like 60. I assume you rip the legends back. Yeah. So yeah, I should have paid the majority of it.
Their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected.
Oh, I got caught. No.
But that's
Good
the
hit.
spot they're in as they come up to try again here. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the play, and just start firing the ball.
Levi Onwuzurike and Halim McNeil in the backfield stuffing the counter. Ooh, let's go.
There, you're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They're going to look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Jesus.
And the
I assume that's because you sold the Vic card.
They'll set up a throw. And under the Lions.
Aiden Hutchinson adds in there with the Romeo Aquara for the second half.
Five on the sack. There's Michael Dixon now to punt. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Howell trying to pick it up on third. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Back deep, Tariq Woolen. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
This one goes underneath to Walker, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That'll good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job.
Turf for injury chances increased. Ah, for frick's sakes.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly.
Good job, Rodrigo.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down.
Cut pointer. Totally.
Convert on 3rd and 2. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Who is it?
He'll look to throw.
Yep. It's possible.
Tight end fan. Not he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
The offensive line is one of those ones that have a lot of value because they get few and far upgrades.
They can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and bring a tackle along the way.
On second down, here's Petty.
Should be.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at
Should be going for a decent little penny.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. It'll buy some time right. Catch is made by Metcalf.
He was with them, and he fucked up at the end. Story of my damn life.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Here's Walker. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Again, Walker.
Oh my God! That should not happen.
Ken Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back.
You can't get an LTE right now.
On the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point up and through by Myers.
No.
It's now a 28-7 ball game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Nice.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
But he went for a pretty penny.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Shit.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turf, and the defense is...
Hey, Latavius, that's where you chop block them, okay?
Got to assume this
right.
defense will
Okay.
be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 30.
DeAndre Swift.
Just 6 carries to this point. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
We called it.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 14-yard touchdown.
Wait, well,
And the Lions
hold on.
widen their lead here in this first
I need to go
half.
snoop again.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
No. Is that Koye? In the top right? That doesn't look like a Koye.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
That's kind of looks like. That's kind of who it looks like. And AP.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that
and it's going to be all legend theme team cards too.
Everything they were doing was working pretty well.
Except for maybe AP.
The same mindset, the same
they might not put AP on there.
Pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Well, AP's still in the not retired yet. That's why he should go in there, but I don't know if they'll put him in there.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see.
Because by all means, it seems like he is retired. Hey, he's alive!
Something to perk him up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
They'll look to throw now.
Yeah, it was a playoff legend though.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. It'll be second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback.
So, Rich, what you thought of the game so far?
Has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Uh-oh! Armani Oruwariye picks another one!
Picked off by Armani Oruwariye. And he will bring it.
Put it to the house, baby!
Hey, you start to feel sorry now for the young man.
No.
This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. Right? This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league.
Trust me, I've been on my fair sides of games where I'm not. You don't want to be in a party with me because it just gets stupid.
Every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
He hit the pause button. Well, I'll put some backups in. Team of the week. Maybe. Yeah. I'm putting rookies in. Let's go. Yeah, at this point, the game's over. Like, the game's over, Rich. Look at the score.
The Seahawks take over first day at their home.
Coming to the line here to begin the next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, we'll
the continuous streaks.
Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to Walker on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Interesting.
Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Now it's Penny running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 4th and 2.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
This is a PlayStation only.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
Because PlayStation has exclusivity.
First down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And Walker's somebody who just impresses you every time he steps on the field. He's a guy who was the Walter Camp and Dirk Walker Award winner his final collegiate season behind a 1,600-yard campaign. 300 carries or more, that would be unexpected.
Penny hit and the ball is jarred free. And the Lions have recovered.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Rich, when did Call of Duty decide it wasn't going to be crossplay?
And it turned into an easy first down conversion. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Yeah, you can't get rid of crossplay.
Action there brings up 2nd down. First throw now for the backup lock. On the move to his left. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge.
He put it in his backup quarterback.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
No, yeah, that's supposed to be the quarterback he's supposed to be developing, though. That's the funny part.
Number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. Derek Barnes in on the stop.
So you can literally just stick with your one.
First down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense, but I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the third down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Myers' kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try to get some bigger points on the board.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the
Rabel.
The Lions offense ready to kick off
Vrabel.
the next drive. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Sharks got it, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. And those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating.
I'm going to. I've had people bitch at me even though I'm up that I'm fucking just running the ball.
Really struggling
So
giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done.
I'm doing my best to negate that by just doing like small routes and shit. I'm not gonna completely just humiliate this guy because it's already bad enough. It's 42-0. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to play. I don't want to ruin the game for him. Jesus, Latavius! Latavius just did not long go down, Rich.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Murray. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
He's going to bully himself into the starting lineup.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called.
All of them?
They are handling their business at the
line. None of them. He dropped the line, the legend team today.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes us down to about the 5-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Yeah.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Williams will try again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on
EA
Sports. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Chiefs.
Murray. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free. And those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go.
Because he's got the speed.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this
the speed is what gets to him.
Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
That's the linebacker that we got like a 99 of it last season, right?
Heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
hey, I know something.
Watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, that uses motivation for the rest of the time that they're
down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far. And it's
Really?
cost them.
No. Kenny? Yes.
Now here's Michael Dixon.
He contemplated it.
For Seattle. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line.
He thought about it for a quick minute.
Punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to
Damn it.
CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well.
Latavius Murray is a goddamn problem, Rich.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just
Look what he's doing to people.
down the stretch, and what some coaches do,
They try tackling him, he goes, no.
meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too.
It takes like 3 or 4 guys to tackle him.
4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Like, goddamn, Latavius. Calm down.
You get the sense
Chillax.
next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Dual sense edge what? Rich.
1st down carry, it's Williams.
They announced a new controller for PlayStation 5. Dual sense edge.
First down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
Built with high performance and I'll read it after.
Usually gets better.
Yeah, there's some differencing.
I just tell you from
One thing I can see, remapping buttons.
You're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. And some room to maneuver. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take us down to the 33. 79 yards on the ground here. For
It's going to be hard for them to see Mahomes get a team of the week early.
They're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
This dude's sitting in the house, and Latavius is still getting it.
Taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback,
What kind of freaking powder did I put in Latavius' shake?
that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That was second
Baking powder?
and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there.
I mean, it is. Yeah, built with high performance. Oh, okay. Just he picked this play fast.
To move the chains. On third down, Murray.
Oh, good job, fullback.
He's going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress.
That poor punter.
Allowing him to get back to the line
His
of
punt averages are just going to be horrible.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Kaboof. Put it through the uprights.
Now this is going to carry
Yeah. Built with high performance and personalization in mind, the DualSense Edge wireless controller invites you to craft your own gaming experience. Get a first look at the new PS5 controller featuring remapping buttons, turnable triggers and sticks, changeable stick caps, back buttons, and more in the official reveal trailer.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing.
No, DualSense Edge sounds a lot better than DualSense Elite.
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use...
Dude called the timeout. Why? And I hit the pause button. Captain Stat Pad. Put it to you this way, Rich. Both Kelsey and Moore have like 1,800 yards. Nobody else on his team's anywhere close to 1,000. That's on your own. We've told you why you can't do that.
Timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Get him up development traits, and then he'll fucking really develop fast.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Yeah, 1,300 yards and 30 touchdowns.
4-yard run, so the offense could go back down and feel pretty good about themselves.
Literally, here's what I can tell you how it goes. He bombs the ball, gets stopped at the 1, hands it to Rojo.
Good about yourselves.
See?
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
See? And he admits it.
Up past the 45.
And that's the dumb part.
Being tackled.
No, it's not.
Metcalf for the
The best thing to do is to not do it.
premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves.
Yeah.
But they're also looking forward now. Because
Actually,
now these plays
preferably.
are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's the point, bud.
Again, it's Homer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're
See,
seeing offensive line and running.
telling me that you run cheese is just not a good idea.
Down to about the 33. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. So
Yeah, but you openly already told me you fucking throw slants and posts.
on the ground with Homer. And that one going nowhere from the start.
Right. Those literally,
Losing 2.
those have been the most OP routes for the last 10 years.
Now Locke, gotta have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Bullshit.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert.
That's bullshit. You've watched enough of the competitive. No, that's bullshit.
1st and 10 inside the 30. Now Locke.
Oh shit!
And it's intercepted. Picked up by
Oh shit! Mike Hughes. Hey, buddy.
Here just past the 25. Domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
Woohoo! I like that. Howell got +4 deep and medium accuracy because of getting 3 passing touchdowns in the game. Yeah, there's missions and stuff that can pop up.